Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. I am this week's host, Steph, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Sam.
Hey, that's me, guys. What's up?
And Lorissa.
Hiya.
Hiya. We are back. Yes, a new week is upon us now for our episode. And yeah, it's been a busy week. It really has.
Yeah, what's been going on in your life, Steffi?
So I have been, like I said last week, I've been taking care of the family pet of my mom. So I've been taking care of a dog all week, which has been okay, but it's been very time consuming. Sure. I believe I kind of talked about that before.
Right.
Every 4 hours, I have to go over to the house and let out the dog and check to make sure, everything's okay. Other than that, I have spent all my free time editing, and I finally have a new YouTube video out, which I'm very excited about.
Yes,
yes, we saw it. It's been reposted on Shifting Tones Twitter page, so if you guys are following us on there, you can go there to watch it, or you can go to Spiffy Steffi. We give you the links all the time.
We sure do. And you were right on that, Sir Captain Sam. That is great. Yeah, I did finish watching the video right before we started this podcast. And Steph, I do want to say right away, your house is so adorable. I can't get over it. It makes me want to crawl into my little gamer hole and boot up Minecraft so I can start building my own little cute cottage dream house in Minecraft.
Thank you. It took me, I think I built that house in a month. It took so much time, and editing that video took me like a month and a half to just edit the video, because I was editing different streams and videos that were anywhere from 2 to 3 hours long. So cutting up all that footage into something usable was just a nightmare. So I'm really, really happy that I'm all done with it, and I'm already starting on editing my next video. So
that's awesome.
Can we give the listeners a preview of what's the next video is going to be about?
Wait, can I guess?
Yes, try and guess.
Minecraft.
No. That'll be following. That'll be the following.
Wow, I was trying to be funny, but I guess, you did stump me.
Yeah, no, the hint is Japan content related.
Oh, exciting.
So it's something regarding my previous trip to Japan. So that's kind of my follow-up one. And then, Sam, you're right, then it'll be my other Minecraft episode.
Awesome. Perfect.
What about you guys?
Yeah, Japan actually
busy. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, just because it was a perfect segue, Japan is a wonderful segue into what dear old Sam and I did this weekend on Sunday. We went to an anime convention just for one day.
Ooh.
And the great thing about going to a con on Sunday is that it's a lot more chill. And so you can dedicate your time to things that normally have a little bit of a line, or you're bumping elbows too much. It's a little bit less stress-free. So we stalked the dealer's room for a while in Artist Alley, and the con we went to on Sunday had an arcade room, which, oh my goodness, did we have such a blast. Sam, do you want to tell the listeners what you won?
Yeah, so we had, it was a lot of Japanese style arcade games, so a lot of, what are they called? Not there were some DDR ones, but there was a lot of kind of Guitar Hero.
Games?
Yeah, rhythm-based games, exactly. And fighting games, but there was somebody that brought their claw machines. I don't know if it was a company or just this guy owns 5 or 6 Japanese claw machines.
Yes.
Kind of like the ones we went to, the exact same ones that we went to with you, Steph, recently at that arcade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one was one of those ones where it was a single hook, half a claw essentially. And there's an arm sticking out horizontally on a little ring, and then at the end of it's all rubber coated. So you have to go down, and then the arm swings back and then goes into the loop, and you would think it would just pick it up and carry it off, but there's zero PSI with it, so it doesn't actually move it all that much.
No.
And so on my 9th try.
Oh wait, you didn't say that you left for an hour.
Oh yeah. So I put in 5 coins, couldn't get it, left for an hour, and I came back and it was hanging on the very, very edge. And so I got some more coins and I put it in. And it was the only thing that wasn't free there were these claw machines.
Right,
everything else was free.
Which is awesome.
And the claw hits the ring instead of pulling underneath. It hits the edge of it, and it starts spinning. And I'm just about to put my other coin, and the guy standing next to me, some random guy, was like, "Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Just wait." And I was like, "Okay, I'll wait." And the thing's spinning back and forth, and then it just spins and hits the edge and falls off. And I got a little cowboy frog.
It was so cute. Oh my goodness, super kawaii.
That guy was your guardian angel.
I know. I asked him. I said, can you follow me around the rest of the day, and we can go to the casino and go buy some lottery tickets.
That's funny. And talking about casino, the last token that you used on, what did you use it on?
Oh, it was a Pokemon pachinko machine, and you had to collect these just these little tiny ping pong balls that fell from the sky into Pikachu's mouth. And if you got 20 of them, you got a little octopus keychain. So I won that too.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because I know you guys really wanted to go, and we weren't sure if we were going to go or not.
No.
And we thought about going on Saturday, but then we had a family emergency.
We did.
So that ended up...
Which is fine now.
Right, yeah, everything's
Listeners,
fine.
don't worry, we're fine.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that anime convention, super badly, but then, my family decided, we're going to go on a vacation. You need to watch the dog. And I'm like, oh,
what a bummer.
You could have just, let the dog go into the wild and return to the wolves and, back to its original state.
Yeah, that's how evolution works.
Super quick process.
Did you guys dress up or anything?
No. I wore a cute outfit with my Sailor Moon crop top, but we did not have enough time to...
Or energy.
Yeah, that too, to make a cosplay or a last minute thing. It really was just a random split decision.
Spur of the moment, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're bored, let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there was a lot of stuff there, but I only saw one Mob Psycho figure out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was just a little gacha box, and it was this
so
little
cute.
chibi Mob Psycho thing. And I was like, I should buy this for Steph. And then I'm like,
Did
then
you?
I got to buy it for everybody else. And I didn't want to just buy something for Steph.
Wow.
So Steph, if you want it, I'll buy you something and mail it to you and tell you I got it at the con.
Okay.
No, but you did get some interesting stuff. So there was also a reason why we didn't buy stuff for friends, because there was just so many cool figurines. And Sam, what did you get?
I got a little Kid Goku sitting on his cloud, oh my god, I'm drawing the blank on the name of the cloud.
Nimbus?
Nimbus, yeah.
Nice.
And so that was cool. It's about 5 or 6 inches big, and it's actually pretty sturdy. It's pretty heavy duty, so that'll be a nice little addition to the collection.
Yeah, and if our OG listeners remember from our Price is Right but Shifting Tone style, this figurine was actually a pretty affordable price, but figurines are still expensive, so it was like a $50 purchase. So
wait, did we have that as a featured item as a prize on
No,
this?
not that specific one.
No.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
No, but we did talk about stuff that you would find at a con, and so it was nice seeing all those things again, like the figurines and the prop swords and stuff.
The body pillows. What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We bought 5 of those for you, actually. Steph.
Thank God.
No, but I was a little disappointed because it had been quite some time since I'd gone to this con. This was my childhood con, and I was a little disappointed that there wasn't as many kawaii stuff. So there was a few booths, and so I did end up buying myself a super cute, high quality, from the Artist Alley, a frog fanny pack. Yes.
Oh, nice.
So adorable. Oh my goodness. It's that leathery material. And so I was very surprised about how high quality it was. I was like, wow, I have to get this. And, that was kind of the same price as Sam's figurine. So the price of admission and then just those 2 things. And then, of course, we saw Japanese snacks. We tried the Hokkaido milk bread for the first time the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. So, things were starting to rack up. And Sam was like, oh, should I get this gift for friends? And I'm just looking at the addition of my head of all the stuff we purchased. And I was like, oh, man. Con budgets, they go out the window, man, once you walk through that door.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's easy to just spend whatever at a con.
Yes.
But yeah.
So, all right, that sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, all right. All right, Sam, is it time for your controversial time?
No, I was just gonna I had maybe a little thing, but just especially since we're getting to that 10-minute mark. We finished watching Tokyo Revengers this weekend.
We did.
Nice.
So finally caught all the way up. Yeah, season 3. There's gonna be one final season. I have no idea what it's about because I didn't read the manga. Never read the manga. But so I'm excited about that. We did start watching Blue Lock.
We did,
which is a soccer anime.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's very silly. It's very intense
super
for soccer.
Over the top. Oh my goodness! I understand it's geared towards middle schoolers, but oh my goodness! It's essentially Squid Games but for soccer, and no one dies. But it's the same kind of concept.
Love that.
Yeah, it's more intense Haikyuu for sure. And so I guess my only thing in the controversial corner, it's not even controversial, but more of a question. Do people, like, especially kids and teenagers, do they still make prank phone calls?
Oh.
Because we drove past a local pizza place the other day that's no longer open, but they still have the sign on the side of the building, and like the phone number had like, it was like all fours. It was like 444444444. And so it was the easiest number to remember. So we would always just prank phone call, and it was something stupid like, "Hey, can we get 30 large pizzas for like the White House?" And they'd be like, "Shut up, kid," and like hang up, because obviously we're like a 9-year-old calling a pizza place. But yeah, I wonder if people still do that.
People are less inclined to talk on the phone nowadays.
It's true. You can't order, because we order Domino's a lot, which is kind of embarrassing because we do have a lot of local pizza chains we should support. But
they're just not as good.
Well, they are good. It's just that whenever we crave pizza, Sam and I usually crave like cheap, bad pizza. Like it's just that sort of like nostalgic feeling of getting a pizza with your friends over the weekend when you're like a kid. And Domino's really serves that little sweet spot. But they have like a computer app where you can just order online and you track it. And you guys all know what Domino's is. You've done that before, but it's much more easier.
Domino's has stepped up the game too. So don't
hate
on it.
I don't know if people prank call as much anymore. No idea.
If you guys want to prank call Steph, her number is 555-1234.
Ain't no way.
I remember, sorry, real quick, the original movie of Bruce Almighty. He was getting a phone call from God in the movie, but it was a real phone number that popped up and had an area code and everything. And so when the movie originally came into theaters, everyone kept calling that number to the point where that guy had to like block his number, like move actually, because people were like stalking him.
That's crazy. They wouldn't check that before putting it in the movie, right?
Right. And then when it came out on DVD, it was just 555-1234. So
yeah.
I hope one day though we get past that where like we run out of phone numbers and they have to use 555.
Like the fake movie numbers. That'd be hilarious.
Yep.
That'd be crazy. All right. Well, we're going to move on to our next topic. I know, Sam, you mentioned a movie. Larissa, you said anime cons were kind of something you went to a lot as a child.
I did.
We have our topic for today's episode, and it is childhood crushes.
Ooh, kissing noses.
So we're going to talk about just all the characters, or just fictional or real crushes that you had when you were a little kid, just on basically, different types of media like cartoons, anime, video games, movies. Who did you guys have a crush on? And I kind of want to start off with talking about cartoons, because I feel like, childhood you associate with cartoons quite a lot. That's kind of the main demographic of when you're watching cartoons. Right. So were there any cartoon characters or just people in cartoons that you had a big crush on, that you were just like, oh, I'm in love with this person?
See, I never had that as a kid. I mean, for the whole topic, I think it's going to be that way, where I was obsessed with a character or had like a super crush on or had posters of or anything like that. But like, little ones here and there. Like, I think definitely first one was probably like Daphne from Scooby-Doo, but I'm talking like the original like 1960 Scooby-Doo reruns that would be playing on Cartoon Network. That was probably hair? Like as a child, I don't know, just probably because it was the only like, because they paint Velma as a like the nerdy, nobody wants this girl. And so when you're like 4 years old, you're like, oh, the nice girl, who's kind of smart, but kind of gets into trouble. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's pretty instinctual at that age for, a young cartoon viewer.
Mm-hmm. See, that's funny. Choice. That's funny you say Scooby-Doo, because I also had a crush from Scooby-Doo, but it was Shaggy.
I was going to say, please don't say Fred.
No, not Fred. I crushed on Shaggy quite a bit when I was a kid.
I don't know why, because like if I had to pick one, I would have picked Fred. So
interesting.
Wow.
But did you have a crush on anyone Scooby-Doo, or not really? Or did you not watch much as a kid?
No, I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo, and just like Sam, unfortunately, a bit of a late bloomer. I did not have a lot of crushes as a child, and it's kind of funny.
It's a great episode.
I know, no, but I do have some things, so don't worry. I did come prepared.
I was gonna say, I wrote like a page. I wrote a page of like.
No, we got you.
Yeah, I just typically, whenever I do kind of have some sort of infatuation for a character, it's always because like I love the personality and the character development for a story, not necessarily because I find them attractive, quote unquote.
That's fair.
So Yeah, and that'll be explained a little bit later with some of my crushes later on.
Okay,
So,
well, give us a cartoon one, because we just both gave one from Scooby-Doo that we are crushing on. But who's a cartoon character that you had a crush on? Kind of.
Yeah, a lot of the times, especially when I'm talking about like cartoons, because that's what I watch as like a young child. I didn't start watching anime until I was like in 7th and 8th grade. So, it would have been someone who I would kind of want to look up to, or kind of be like, wow, she's such a cool person, or they're such a cool person. I want to be that person. So like, I really idealized strong female characters. And one of the best shows for that was Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kim Possible. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And of course, I always wanted to be Kim Possible, but when I watched the show more and more, I realized just how cool Shigo was, and I'm like, oh my god.
I feel like
emo chick.
I want to be her
when I'm a young adult.
A lot of people had a huge crush on her.
Yeah. And so not like I was necessarily like attracted to Shigo as a child. It was just like, man, I want to be that cool and emo when I'm like a young adult.
You weren't attracted to Junior or whatever his name was?
No.
Yeah,
no.
He's so funny though.
Senior, and Junior.
Yes.
No, I mean, definitely, like, as I got older, I mean, I would say probably, like, 11 to 13 or whatever. You know, probably, like, Sam from Danny Phantom.
Sure. Yes. She was also super cool.
Who was the one character from Total Drama Island?
Oh, I didn't watch that one because it was too
I know.
close.
The goth one?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Was her name Sam? No, it wasn't
No. No characters. Okay, I'm on the wiki. Hold on. Hold on, I'm on the...
Well, while you're looking that up, I didn't watch that one because with my family, I watched the real actual Survivor, and it was too close. Where I was like, I'm already getting so much Survivor every day. I'm done.
Gwen, the goth loner.
Yeah. So you like the goth girls?
I guess, because like then I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, what about Blackfire from Teen Titans, you know?
Yeah. Funny enough, Teen Titans, I do have a character on there that I had a crush on.
Oh God, I think I have a feeling.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you say Beast Boy, I'm going to be mad.
It's not. No, okay. It's not though. No, I couldn't. He was kind of annoying. But I was crushing on his one-time girlfriend, Tara.
Whoa, Tara. Yeah, she's kind of in that gothy range, you know?
She's a blonde.
Emo, though.
Right.
No, but I mean, like, her emotions,
emo,
like, emo, not goth.
The real definition of emo, like, really hardcore to your feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents died. Oh.
I really liked her. I will say, I didn't have a crush on, but, like, his voice was very nice. It was Slade.
Oh, yes. Slade, yeah.
His voice, though? But no, I never had a crush on him because he was evil. But I liked his voice quite a bit. But yeah, no, from Teen Titans, I liked Tara a lot. And that was, like, she had, like, rock powers. I just thought it was cool.
I think there was a lot more, like, kind of in Larissa's stances where they weren't crushes, but I thought, like, man, that would be the coolest character to be. Like, specifically, like, I would love to be Danny Phantom. Like, he's a cool guy. He had the white hair. He could, the glowing green eyes. And he could go through walls, teleport and fly, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just sing the whole theme song.
I thought you were about to. Just drop the...
Ben 10, you know. These are all characters, like, when I was, like, yeah, like, in that 11 to 13 range. And like right at the end of my cartoon era, you know, going into high school and stuff. Yeah, any of the cool main character guys that like had powers or anything.
I'll say another embarrassing one that I had a childhood crush on when I was very young. This was from Kids Next Door.
Wow.
I liked number 4.
Of course you did.
Really? Who was number 4 again? I don't remember.
The like blonde bowl cut.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he was kind of fun. I enjoyed his character because he seemed like the cool hipster guy before hipsters were a thing. I was like, I want to hang out with him.
He was just a little jerk.
He was, but he had such a cool vibe about it though.
He was also...
Did he have like a New York accent or something like that?
Maybe.
I don't remember. It was something odd. He had a weird accent. But I always like, I think before I even knew what shipping was, like him and number 3, I always liked together.
Oh, I think that was like, I thought like that was the one everybody knew.
Yeah.
Like, it never happened in the show, but everyone's like, oh, they should just be together.
Even as kids, you kind of understood that.
Yeah.
That they had something for each other. But
right,
yeah, I
didn't know what
4.
shipping was, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and talking about relationships, that was another aspect I really enjoyed. Like, I don't say I would have a crush on this character, but just because I wanted them to be together so much and I loved their dynamic together, I had a crush on the person that you kind of pair them with, which was Bradley from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh wait! Oh my god, I forgot about that show. I know who is that the human
redhead
boy
guy?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. I was just like, why can't you guys just get together? Like, he's obviously cute and you like each other. I just want to see this happen.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because like thinking to like the goth girl thing I was talking about, like Raven scared me though as like a kid.
Really?
Oh,
I was like, oh, Raven's gonna kill
Same.
me. Like Raven, because she could like transform and she had all these different personalities, and her dad was a demon lord, and I was like, that's too much to get into.
You're
there's
like,
gotta be a safe
I don't
bet.
need that in my life.
So were you into Kevin from Ben 10?
I never watched Ben 10.
Oh, okay.
Kevin
Kevin was like the emo, like kind of bully kid, but he had like the like shaggy black hair, and he was like, it was like his voice actor like went on to do anime eventually.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I will say with darker hair, I did like this character, and I don't know if you know it, so I'm posting a picture for you guys to see. It's Garu from Puka.
Yes! Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
You
that
can't have a
cartoon.
crush
I
on
did.
that.
Yes, I did.
Man, absolutely.
He's so
goodness.
cool. He has a sword and everything. Like, but yeah, his name is Garu from Puka, and Puka is just like a really cute show. They don't really talk much, but they're very expressive, and I just thought he was a really cool character.
Oh, and of course, back to Scooby-Doo. Sorry, the Hex Girls.
Oh yeah,
Can't forget
did
the
you
Hex
like
Girls.
them?
I thought they were cool. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if a lot of these were crushes as opposed to I was like, man, these characters are just really cool.
Okay,
You know.
All right,
So.
let's move on from cartoons then to video games. Did you guys have any like crushes or anything like that? Like any video game characters?
So, literally, the only games I played as like a child were like Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers. So,
Okay.
pickings were kind of limited because this was GameCube era, and a lot of them were not, humanoids. I wouldn't necessarily go for
Now, come on.
giant turtles.
But
No giant turtles? What?
But I do know, like I said, I was a bit of a late bloomer. So in college, I had a bit of a dry spout for a while where like I played video games all the time as a kid, but like in high school I stopped. And so I was like, well, you know what? This is summer. I'm kind of bored. I didn't have like an intense summer job or anything. I was like, I'm going to pick up video games again. And I don't know if you guys have ever played Dragon Age, but
Yes.
oh my goodness, I loved Alistair so much.
Alistair from Dragon Age. Look it up if you don't know who that
I'm
is.
going to have to. I don't know it.
He was so
Alistair?
good. And this is the kind of game you have to sink in like hours upon hours of gameplay. And the point of Dragon Age is obviously fighting things so you can become a ruler of the Dragon Age, but you also can romance characters, which is the main reason most people play the games, and Alistair is one of those options. And oh man, I was so infatuated with this character that when I played the game, I made a big mistake. I made a rookie mistake, guys. I forgot to save before I went into the boss battle.
Oh, what a rookie mistake.
Wait, he looks like a Chad.
I mean, he has such a cute personality, though.
Okay.
Like, if you like romance him, he's so. I don't even know how to describe it.
I
Like,
was just judging a
such
book by a
sweetheart.
cover.
You were, okay?
As you should. It's a video game.
What a sweetheart he is. Like, he just wants to like cuddle and have fun with you, and he's like, I'll do whatever you want to do. If you have to do this, it's fine by me, just as long as you say you love me. And I was just like, Alistair, yes, of course I love you.
I'm surprised you haven't said like Roy.
Well, I do love Roy, but that is for a completely different reason. But back to that quick story. The
Okay.
point of the Alistair romance line is that eventually you have to make a choice between essentially letting him die and sacrifice himself, or do this weird roundabout thing where he has a relations with the witch in order to make sure that you can marry him to be a king and you can have a son with him.
Oh.
And so I did that, And Alistair's like, he was betrayed. I'm like, buddy, don't worry. Don't worry. This is for your own good so we can stay together at the end.
Oh my.
But like I said, I didn't save before the boss fight.
So it didn't matter.
It didn't matter because I kept losing. And so I never got to actually see my wedding with Alistair. And to this day, I'm never going to live myself down for that because that was already like 6 hours ago in gameplay. And I was like, I can't do it at this point. Like, I don't know when that last save was.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, but Roy, I just wanted to be Roy. Roy was cool.
Roy's our boy.
Roy's our boy.
So Sam, any video game crushes?
I don't know if they were like crushes or they were just like the only attractive female character in the game kind of thing.
That's fair.
Because like a lot of female characters weren't represented in video games. Like obviously there was Lara Croft Tomb Raider with all of her triangles. And then I think like maybe Ivy from Soul Calibur. If you haven't seen her, just because obviously like the way that character was designed, and maybe Katana from Mortal Kombat.
Is this something to do with
played a lot of
physics, maybe?
No, I think I just played a lot of like fighting games. So like I said, it wasn't like a huge sprawl of characters. And that maybe the only other thing would be Katana or Cortana from Halo.
Okay, yeah, Cortana was cool for sure.
Yeah, I liked her voice.
I really didn't like think about it when I was playing video games because I played a lot of racing games, fighting games, and like adventure games. And so not a lot of female protagonists until obviously I got older into was playing like more RPG style games or games for teenagers and adults. You know, in Call of Duty there's no female characters at all for the most part in the early ones, you know, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 and Black Ops and stuff. So
come on, you're telling me you didn't have a crush on Dempsey?
Who's Dempsey?
Actually it was on I was not gonna say Dempsey, I was gonna say oh, now I can't think of any characters now because you said that. Ghost. I don't know.
It's from Call of Duty. That's the only character I remember is Dempsey because it's a weird name.
That is a weird name.
He's in Zombies. You can play as him in Black Ops 2 Zombies in Origins. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
that's funny.
A video game that I like, because Lorissa, I was like you, I grew up on the GameCube quite a bit, and there's not a lot to choose from, right? But one that actually was on the GameCube, and it's the first game I ever played in the series, was from Resident Evil. It's number 4, Leon Kennedy.
Oh my god, what a pick. Ooh.
Okay, I couldn't help it. Like, hello. Like,
oh wow, he's a silver-haired one, right? Or like blonde?
He's
or
like
super blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
super blonde. But yeah, I really liked playing as him. Because obviously you stare at his back because it's over the shoulder the whole time, and he's just really cool. So I really liked him. That's my normal answer.
Oh, what's your weird one? Do you like the giant turtle?
No,
it's gonna be like Sly Cooper or something like that.
No, I actually have never played that game.
Oh, it's a fun game.
It's great.
The other one, and this is, mind you, as a pure little child, I had a big crush on Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
That doesn't surprise me at all. That's why you were bullied.
No! Oh my goodness. Yeah, but he definitely is the coolest one out of all of them. I love Tails, though. I'm a Tails sucker, so sorry.
What's the white-haired one? It's
Silver.
like newer. What?
Silver.
Oh, that's stupid.
The hedgehog.
Okay.
No, but Shadow is just so cool.
Yeah, Shadow is cool. Shadow and Knuckles are both like the cool hedgehogs. Are they both hedgehogs technically?
No, Knuckles the Echidna.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Sorry.
Get your Sonic lore right.
Steph, I think I watched like a few episodes of the Sonic cartoon when I was a kid, and I had Sonic 1 and 2 for the Sega Genesis and Sonic Spinball, and that was like the extent of my Sonic knowledge.
Oh, okay. I have even like the Shadow the Hedgehog game for GameCube that came out. Awesome. That it was like, he just has like an AK. He has like an AK that he shoots, and you just play as him, and he goes around the city. And I remember being as a kid, because that game was like, it had a higher rating. It wasn't E, I don't think, or it was E
like
plus or whatever. Teens, yeah.
That's funny.
But Shadow said "damn" a lot in the game, and I thought he was like, I was like, wow, like as a kid, I'm like, oh my god, he's swearing.
Right? He did have a cool voice too, kind of that lower register voice.
Oh yeah,
nice.
I'm not gonna lie
so
to you guys.
Hot because he shoots guns and down it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for December 20th, 2024 for the Sonic movie that's coming out.
Are
The
you going to
third one? Because
the
Shadow's
midnight
going to be in
release?
it. Oh, yeah. I'm
Well, I
going to
don't
be
know.
there.
I guess they don't have midnight releases anymore. They have like you can actually on Thursday, like so they'll say, which I think is so dumb. Sorry, this is off topic.
Controversial corner in the middle of the episode.
Here's my actual controversial corner. Is that they'll say like, hey, this movie comes out on let's say like June 7th.
Sure.
But if it's a release, like a big release, there will be like 5 or 6 showings on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. So the movie no longer comes out if you're having multiple showings on the Thursday before the day. That's when it comes out. It doesn't come out on the 7th. It comes out on the 6th.
That's fair.
Change your calendars, people.
All right, moving on to now movies. This does not necessarily need to be a fake, cartoon character animated movie. This can be about real people or actors that you may have had crushes on or the characters. So, who would like to start? Any type of movie.
Okay, I'll start. As far as movies go, I was really into the Power Rangers movie as a kid.
Oh my goodness!
And so like
Yellow Ranger?
Because I think like one of my first ever like quote unquote crushes was like from Power Rangers was like the Pink Ranger, even though like not as her character, but as the Pink Power Ranger itself, like in the armor and stuff, which made no sense. Like I couldn't care less about Kimberly. Yeah, I was just like, oh, the Pink Power Ranger, she's cool. So
obviously the Yellow Ranger is the right option, so I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, but from the first one, I would say Kimberly and
the
green goddess lady that comes back and like gives they're on the island or whatever, and they get their like ninja outfits, and she like gives them a flute or something. I don't know. But she was like this Amazonian person like living in like the jungle, and she had like this green outfit on. That's all I remember.
Okay.
But that was definitely probably first one as I guess childhood. I'm trying. I'll think of more as you guys talk, but
Okay, Lorissa.
No, absolutely. So, like I said, I didn't have a lot of crushes in general when I was a child, and so like whenever there was like a sleepover and everyone would go around and be like, "Hey, so who's your crush?" I would like panic, just pick someone most of the time because I'd be like, I don't know, this person. So my friends at the time were super into Loki.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like,
a common one.
Yeah, I can see him being attractive, but I was like, sure, I'll play along with you guys. I love Loki. I have a huge crush on him. And so I watched all the movies, and I'm like, Loki kind of looks like a dork in the first 2 or 3 Thor movies. Like, it's not the best look. But when I saw Tom Hiddleston in Warhorse in his military uniform, I was like, stop the presses. I get it now. This man's hot.
I like that you just lied about a childhood crush to your friends.
And then it became one.
Yeah.
You like force yourself into this, yeah.
I did. But honestly, though, if you look up Tom Hiddleston in Warhorse, I understand what Taylor Swift saw in him. I get it.
The only one that I have for like a real movie, because I don't know. Movies. I don't watch that many movies, was back when we had to read The Outsiders and then watch the movie.
Okay.
I really liked Steve Randall from The Outsiders.
Who?
I'm going to have to look that one up.
That's
I
fine.
have no idea.
That one was like, I just really liked that movie and I liked that story.
Okay.
But I did have a crush on Steve.
You could have just said John Smith. And like,
yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Steve Randall, Outsiders. Oh man, I know what your husband should dress as for Halloween.
Oh, Tom Cruise?
Was that him?
No,
I don't know.
That's not Tom Cruise, is it?
Tom Cruise is in the movie, I thought.
I looked up The Outsiders, Steve Randall, and it came out in 1983. Tom Cruise.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah. That's what your husband should put the little eagle tattoo and just the denim jacket cut off and a toothpick hanging out.
He had a tattoo and he had cut like denim sleeves. Like, hello.
Oh yeah. That was
a mechanic.
You knew he was a bad boy then.
Oh yeah. He was a greaser.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I get that. That's hilarious. He does look very attractive back then. That's great.
I would say definitely. I think this goes for everybody. Boy, girl, neither, whatever. Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Absolutely.
As the
I forgot
lady.
about her.
Yes.
So
specifically in pirate form.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
not her like
true.
Victorian dress or anything when she's all
lame.
innocent. No.
I forgot about that.
Me too. That also
Orlando.
Yes. Orlando Bloom is a dreamboat. And in that was a huge crush for a lot of people for Lord of the Rings when he was what's his face? Why am I blanking on his name? Oh my goodness. The big elf guy.
Legolas?
Yes, Legolas.
Yeah. Everybody loved Legolas because he had the cool slick back hair. Me and Orlando Bloom do have the same birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
That's fun.
Happy birthday, Orlando Bloom, a few months ago.
So I'm gonna switch over to Disney movies. Oh, Lorissa.
I have one more. When
ahead.
you said Keira Knightley, are we forgetting that the only reason why most people watch the prequels, Natalie Portman? Oh my goodness.
Oh, from Star Wars? Early Natalie Portman? Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, our friend, everybody, our friend Ryan, I'm just saying Ryan, is obsessed with Natalie Portman.
She's great.
I think he would die for her. I think, like, if he's like, hey, somebody was like, I heard there's a sniper outside Natalie Portman's house, he would get on a plane and, like, be a human shield.
So would he become Darth Vader just because of his dedication, like Anakin? Like, just do anything to save Natalie Portman?
Yes, yes. That would definitely start his Anakin journey.
So I was going to move on to Disney animated movies because I watched a lot of Disney growing up as a kid.
That's your movie era.
Yeah, a lot of it for sure as a kid.
Okay.
I will say from Lilo and Stitch, David Kawena.
Oh, yeah.
David?
He's a cutie.
Yeah, the one that, ended up with Nami and stuff. But, like, hello?
Yeah.
He was a cutie.
Yeah, he had such a warm personality, too. Like, he was like, yeah, I'll do anything for you, Nami. Like, you need me to babysit your little sister? I got you.
Yeah, and he was understanding, kind. And remember, he had a great butt.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I love that how that was a big part of the movie, too. Oh, so good.
Childhood crush Disney movies. The only one that like comes to mind, and it's like obviously like the worst one, would probably be Maxine from the Goofy movie.
No, a lot of people liked that.
That's funny.
or what's her? I don't remember her name, and that's gonna be like unfortunate. Is the white-haired girl from was it Atlantis?
Yes, she was super cool.
I feel bad I don't remember her name.
No, I don't either. I've only watched that movie like once, and I don't think I watched it all the way through, to be honest. I fell asleep during that one.
That brings us back, that flashback to like when we said on that first episode, the first couple episodes, we were like, take a shot for like every time Lorissa never finised a movie or something or fell asleep.
Yeah, no kidding.
But she was a super cool character design. That'd be a good one. I don't have any Disney crushes. I really did think about this while I was trying to come up with a list of people. I was like, I watched a lot of Disney too.
Oh, what about the dude from Mulan? You love that guy.
I mean, yeah, he's cool, but that was more of like an adult realization. Same with what's his name? I really love him in Pocahontas.
John Smith.
John Smith.
No, not John Smith.
Kokomo.
I love Kokomo, but not him. The Irish boy.
What?
Oh. What?
John Smith's friend.
Okay, Irish character Pocahontas. Let me look this up. Because nobody knows this guy.
No, I loved Kokomo, but like that was an adult realization. I really liked.
Dude, this guy doesn't even come up when I search Irish friend Pocahontas.
I don't think he's Irish. Maybe he's Scottish. He's not English.
Oh, Tom Jones.
Okay.
He's Jones. Like a redhead, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You might see a common denominator here. I like redheads.
Dude, he's the one that shot and killed
I know. It's so tragic. Okay, that storyline gets me every single time when I watch that story beat. I'm like, oh my god, both of these guys could have been best friends, but there was just a huge misunderstanding where John Smith was like, you gotta go kill those people, and he's like,
not
okay.
John, the governor.
No, I think it was John Smith too. And then when after that incident happened, he was like, oh, never mind. This is really sad.
Steph's gonna say, actually, mine was Miko the raccoon.
No.
I loved Miko. Oh my goodness.
No, I liked from Tangled, Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
Or is that childhood?
It's 2010.
Is that childhood?
You're still a kid.
Sam's old.
You were in high school in 2010, weren't you?
I was still a child.
I guess that's fair. That's true.
Mentally.
I guess in my head, like when I hear childhood, like when I was thinking about this whole time, childhood crushes, I was thinking up until high school, but I guess, yeah, you're still a child until
I still definitely had the mentality of a child in high school. Absolutely. So I really liked Flynn Rider too.
It's Shang, right, from Mulan? Is that the one you were trying to?
Yeah.
Shang Li.
Yeah, I do like him, but honestly, though, as a kid, I couldn't understand the storyline of like he needs to accept Mulan's history as a woman. Like, so I was like, man, Shang is just kind of misogynist. I don't like him.
All
There's
right.
sorry, I was
ahead.
looking at the characters, and there's an actual somebody had made a tier list of just the Disney female characters, and at the top of the list, real quick, is the mom from Incredibles.
I hate that.
Megra.
Okay, yeah.
From
that
Hercules.
makes Hercules. Yes, absolutely.
The mom looks like from either the Bee movie or Inside Out. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen Inside Out.
Okay.
Jasmine, Kim Possible, and then Esmeralda, I think her name is, from Hunchback.
Yeah. I watched that as an adult. I like legit the first time I ever watched it. No, Hunchback Notre Dame. I was an adult.
And those are absolute perfection on their list. It's not lettered. It's based on I'll pass, all right, hot, close to perfect, and absolute perfection.
That's funny. So the last category is anime. Do you guys have any anime childhood crushes?
See,
I thought really hard about this, and childhood, no. But, well, I don't know. I watched this movie when I was in high school, so I'll let Sam go first.
well, I didn't watch a lot of anime as a kid. We already know this. But does Misty from Pokemon count?
Yeah,
Pokemon
absolutely.
I was gonna say Pokemon and Digimon do count in this because we did grow up with that, and Yu-Gi-Oh. So
yeah,
Yu-Gi
Yu-Gi-Oh.
boy.
Oh, does Beyblades count?
yeah,
Absolutely.
it's an anime.
Oh, okay. Because I definitely had a crush on one of the characters. I don't know.
look up the
Beyblade.
characters real quick, and I'll explain who my character crush is, which is super obvious. And I'm pretty sure I watched this in high school, right before college. So not quite an adult yet. So we'll let it slide. Hal from Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the blonde hair, the warm personality. At the end, in the beginning, he's a little bit of a stick, but
Stick.
but oh my goodness, he's cute. He's hot.
Who?
Hal from Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you told me to Google something, so I really.
Oh no, you're
paying
good.
Jeez.
Steph, who was your anime crush?
So I have a lot, obviously, but I'm going to start off with the Digimon series. Like, I watched a lot of Pokemon, but I didn't really have any crushes,
Yeah,
but
me either.
Digimon, surprisingly, from the original series, I really enjoyed Izumi.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him.
Yes.
He's like kind of the nerd
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
funny.
on the computer and stuff. Here, I have like
Yeah, he had
quick
he had
little
like
photo for you.
the bug one, right?
Yeah.
The beetle. Yeah, I remember him.
that was him. Oh, that's a cut-off picture, but
cropped
you know
it,
what?
yeah.
That's fine.
It's all right.
You kind
he's
of
got
get
a cool
it.
orange shirt, and he's got that like
But I
laid back
loved.
slouch.
I absolutely loved him in the Digimon movie.
Okay.
I loved his character in that, and I just thought, like, I don't know, he was like the little nerd and like the little twerp, but he's cute. I liked him as a kid.
That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I don't want to steal your thunder, but the vibe kind of reminds me of Lee from Naruto.
Stop. That's my other one, of
I
course.
know.
That's a classic. I mean, how could I not love Lee?
Which
The
is
character-
mind-boggling to me. Of all the Naruto characters, everyone always picks Sasuke. And so, like, when I heard you say Lee, I was like, what?
Yeah,
the nerdy dorpy guy?
I kind of, yeah.
So apparently the character from Beyblade was Mariah Wong.
Oh.
You have a
Here.
picture?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Hold on one second.
'Cause
But yeah,
I'm
yeah,
super
you
curious
watched.
to
I mean,
see
you're
this
obsessed
character.
with what's it called? You're obsessed with
Oh, I can see why.
pink
Naruto.
hair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
She
but I
looks
mean,
like she's got
again,
some muscles.
she does.
Yeah,
she
she was
definitely
cool.
has some. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
She's a fit lady.
So with Digimon, because I had a couple from Digimon because I loved watching Digimon as a
Digimon
kid.
was the best.
Yeah. So Izzy was from the original series. And then I also really liked Digimon Frontiers. That's what the one where a lot of people did not like this series, but this is the one where the actual kids could turn into Digimon
Yes,
themselves.
yeah.
Okay.
I loved it. Apparently it's controversial. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
no, you're not the only one. Someone in college that I used to be friends with back in the day said the same thing, that was their favorite season, and they were also confused why everyone hated it. So you're not the only one.
That's crazy. I really loved Zoe. I had a big crush on her. Kind of like I wanted to be her, but I also just loved her. And I
She's
really
cool.
liked Koji.
Okay.
He was kind of the Sasuke version in this, I guess. But he was like, just, I don't know, he had like the wolf Digimon and was like, he was just really cool with the bandana.
Sure.
Like,
I could see it. I can see it for sure.
Well,
but I really like those two.
In the original Beyblade, I think the guy with like the silver hair who was like the really cool one, they had like the cool dragon Beyblade. His name was like Sai or something like that. And I was like, I want to be that guy when I'm older. You know, cool Digimon or cool a Beyblade guy.
Yeah, right. It was just cool. I really liked them.
What was the one Digimon series where it was kind of like, I think it was like Digimon Frontiers, where they fused with their Digimon? They had a whole like almost like a Sailor Moon like style scene where like they would fuse,
have a transformation scene.
Yeah, with Digimon itself.
Isn't that Digimon Frontiers?
No. It's the one with the blue Digimon. As the main character.
I don't know. That's probably like the season after or something like that. Because I did not like that
season 2 or 3.
I have no idea.
Let's see. I'll find it.
But yeah, definitely, Lorissa, you called me out. I did like have a huge crush on Rock Lee from Naruto. I couldn't help it. I just did. I liked his determination.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. It wasn't so the coolest Digimon, by the way, is season 2 Digimon Adventure. But I'm thinking of Digimon Tamers is the one where you could fuse with your Digimon. And that was cool because it was kind of very like Naruto-esque like group or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the Sasuke was the girl. So
yeah.
Oh, you like the Sasuke?
Is she the one with the fox?
Yeah.
Ooh. I know who you're talking about.
I didn't watch Digimon, so I'm just reliving your crushes through you guys. This is fun.
Vicariously. The other anime one that I had a big crush on at the time growing up was Hitsugaya from Bleach.
Really?
I loved him. I had
a huge crush on him. Ice Boy?
Yes.
Really? Oh my goodness, that's great.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Literally just jump started because I wanted to talk about this specifically because I brought that up where like I specifically really like characters that are like coupled together, and I don't necessarily like that character in particular in a super like attractive way, but I'm just like, oh my god, your vibes together, I am obsessed with you. And of course, obviously, that's Renji. Renji x Rukia forever. Oh my goodness, yes. Renji, my boy, you deserve Rukia. He also has red hair too, so
yeah, I remember him a little bit. He had crazy spiky hair, right?
He did, but he was a little too muscly for me to find him attractive. But like I said, like his personality when he was around Rukia, I was like, oh my god, such puppy energy. I love that for you.
This is definitely going to be the most podcast where I'm going to have to edit out the most. Hold on, let me look this up and
sure.
Oh, that's all right. But yeah, that's all the crushes that I had. So now you got to learn all of mine. I had a lot more than you two combined.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, I just, like I said, I was a little bit of a late bloomer about these sort of things. So
I think that's like what I didn't really crush. You know, I wasn't a crusher, you know?
No.
I mean, everybody had a crush on me, but
naturally,
you know?
Duh.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, dear listeners, to this week's episode. It was really fun, at least for me, talking about my childhood crushes.
This is Steph's vent episode. Like, I need to tell people about this.
And I need Sam and Lorissa to pretend that they have crushes too, so I don't feel so bad.
No. I genuinely had a huge crush on Alistair. Oh my god, I would marry him today if he appeared in front of my eyes. So.
But thank you, dear listeners. And yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you liked that, we will be back next week with a whole new episode, and we will be back every Thursday. You can follow us at Shifting Tones Pod on all social media. You can follow us individually, me at Spiffy Steffi, Sam at Sir Captain Sam, and Lorissa at Larissa.Schaefer. And yeah, that's it. Bye!
Bye!